Hey, hi, hello. This is the very first video. I'm not sure if this goes live ever in this life or not. But yeah, this is what it is, right? So basically, what happens is that a lot of people end up asking about multiple open source programs or the projects, and the most common question is that, hey, how do I contribute or how do I start with it? Nothing is mentioned on their website, uh, or what exactly we need to do in it, how to contribute. This questions like this end up coming very frequently, and what I feel is that like what would be an expected answer. I'm totally not sure what would the people expect as answer, because like I answer based on the tone of the question and my mood, to be honest. It's a very honest open conversation. um, Whenever I answer any of these general type of questions, it totally depends on my mood. If like I'm in no hurry and I have a lot of free time, I end up writing a very big response, or else I would say just uh, contribute to the project. That's it. Like, it actually has no common answer, and it should not have a common answer. And let me explain the reason why. So there are tons of videos on YouTube or article on Medium or like multiple platforms wherever you can find out, and all of them just has this one monologue: go to project, contribute, talk to mentors, this, that, like that's it. And I think it's more than enough to actually ask for some advanced tip or something, each project because here we need to understand that each project is actually different, and each organization has their own protocol to follow. Each program has its own methods. Like, if you are asking for Google summer of code or summer of Bitcoin, both in the end it's the same thing. You have to contribute to open source projects, and you will be paired with one mentor, and together like you'll be working. If it's a solo org, you and your mentor will be in the meeting. If it's a community org, there would be 4 5 more people into the meeting with you, where you will work together with them. But coming to the program perspective, like, the initial phase may differ by small amount, and in order to clear that, all you need to do is whatever program you want to participate or visit, you just need to open the website, read the stuff out there. Like, just read everything. Don't leave a single page on the website. It barely takes 4 hours. Like, just think of it, how much of the content, like, you're not supposed to read like the rules and everything, right? You just need to read the content. It barely takes 4 hours for you to read, rather than ask me the same question, wait for me to answer with a monologue, uh, which you have already seen on thousands of YouTube videos, and I would be answering that to you. And even out, like, I would answer sometimes after a day or 2 days, and it would end up wasting your time eventually. Because for me, it's just writing like 3 4 minutes of typing on my keyboard. But for you, like, what if I never end up replying, right? In that case, if if I if I end up not replying to you, then it's going to be your time loss. So, like, just make sure, uh, make sure that you don't have to wait. Like, just spend 3 hours. I'm pretty sure that in a day of 24 hours, you get to do a lot. Like, I had 2 degrees running. I had classes of 12 hours plus 8 hours of sleep, and then too I found time to do my stuff with whatever I want to do. But yeah, this was what I wanted to convey. And apart from the program perspective, uh, uh, so certain people ask always keep asking me like what is the best path to choose, what is the best domain to choose which may help you in the future. But I would say like um, 2 or 3 years ago, let's move to 2020. It was the time when the COVID hit, and there was something new about crypto narratives being heavily like heavily coming into the existence. And what happened later on is that in 2022 end, there was an AI thing, and then all the crypto things started suppressing, and people actually moved to AI, and now we see AI companies everywhere. So the world is dynamic. Like if you would have asked someone which domain is the hottest to touch for, and someone would end up saying you're crypto, and then within 2 years you are here, right? So this may happen like today, as of now, when I'm like recording this, crypto is definitely again in its bull run. So probably you will end up seeing something for crypto, but like between 2020 to 2024 there was a phase where it was not so good or not so great, to be honest. But yeah, like it's dynamic, right? I mean, if what could be the best advice I could give in order to participate in a program or something? Like it's the way I have been learning things, the projects I did, the YouTube videos I scrolled, the documents I read are all different. Like collectively in my lifetime are definitely different from what you might have read or you might have saw. So we both are different person individually, and individuality is important. Like even if we do the exact same thing but are or combined with different mentors, so even the way mentors think and the way they guide you also differs. Like I have been mentored by almost 7 to 8 people till now, like uh, taking this as official number from the programs. And what I can tell you is that each person is different and is pretty good in their own domain. And like you need all the people from different domain. Like a disclaimer first that I am a journalist, I am not a specialist kind of a person. I do not have an expertise over a single thing, like a god level expertise. It's just that I am so general and artistic that I keep on exploring different fields. So definitely it's not recommended if you are looking for a specialist advice, and I'm ready to take the bets. If I do certain project and it end up not being helpful further in my future, I have no regrets about it, because like whenever I choose a project, it's definitely coming with a strategic move. Like even I made a mistake. I had made a mistake in choosing something in past, but yeah, like moved on, and actually I'm uh, I'm like good enough. I don't need to repeat that mistake again. But yeah.